In this video, we'll look at the process by which we start gathering information about the application or product for which we'll be writing the online help or creating the user manual. For first-time applications, that is, for applications and software for which no user manual has been written so far, you'll be provided with demonstrations and walkthroughs, and so make sure to take as many notes as possible wherever and whenever possible. Also, this would be a good time for you to gather any functional specifications of the product and any other related documentation that is used in the making of the product, because these will only help clarify functionality of the application. Next, for newer versions of the product, that is, those applications that already have user manuals or user guides written for them, make sure you sit through demonstrations and walkthroughs of the product, taking notes, but this time also request for the existing manuals of the older versions, because these can give you a wealth of information. Also, newer versions of the help manual may also include a what's new in this release topic, and so comparing older manuals with new functionality of the new product could provide you with information for this topic. Also, try and source for help files of the previous version from which you could reuse a ton of content. Just that when you reuse content, you make sure that the functionality matches that of the current application and that the content is written with good technical writing style and grammar, which we'll be looking at in a subsequent topic. Now, a word about demos and walkthroughs. Remember that in most cases, you haven't created the application or the program. So never hesitate to ask questions, even if they are stupid, because it will only help you understand the product better. Make sure you contact the project lead or the project manager and get them or their team to explain to you whatever that is not clear with the application. If you work from a distance, request for demos or walkthroughs online via Skype or GoToMeeting or TeamViewer or similar software, but make sure you get a demo of the program that you're writing about. If you work in the office of a company, try best to join testing teams whenever product demonstrations and product walkthroughs are given to them. Also, whenever functionality changes are made in the application, as it is in the case of an ongoing project, ensure that you are also intimated about them. Bottom line, learn functionality thoroughly, because you cannot make a mistake when you write about the functionality of the program. Another important thing is to make sure you are in touch with a person who understands the program well. This could be a techie. Make sure you have the techie's number or email so that you could contact them in case you run into a problem or a situation where you don't understand the functionality of the application. And finally, make sure you have access to a working copy of the application that you're writing about. Whether it is a web application or one installed on your computer, make sure it is the one for which the online help or the user guide is to be written. Once you have access to the application, you could also double check with a techie to make sure the functionality is working perfectly as it was explained in the demos. And remember, while writing the user manual, you will be studying its functionality by using the program and simultaneously writing about it. And if the go has already been given by the client, you would also be taking images of the application. So that is 3 things being done simultaneously: learning to use the application, writing about it, and taking images after the client has given the green signal for you to take the images.